Is Hamas's Operation Al-Aqsa flood Israel's 9/11?
This is Israel's 9/11.
As Israel continues to battle with Palestinian fighters from Gaza, several Israeli and Western politicians, journalists, and media outlets have drawn comparisons between the attack on Israel launched by Hamas and the 9/11 attacks in New York. But is this comparison accurate? The 9/11 attacks, which are remembered as the worst terror incident on US soil, were a colossal intelligence failure. The recent attack by Hamas is similar with respect to the absence of military intelligence, with Israeli security experts describing the lack of knowledge of the operation as catastrophic. However, while 9/11 was a suicide terror attack targeting the US, Hamas's recent paramilitary operation was targeting an occupying power, Israel. Occupation is considered illegitimate under international law. Even Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu himself declared on television that the army was at war and wasn't dealing with an isolated terror incident.
אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו במלחמה. לא במבצע, לא בסבבים, במלחמה.
The Qassam Brigades, the armed wing of the Palestinian resistance group Hamas, coordinated the latest attack into Israeli territory and raided several settlements near the Gaza border. The UN has explicitly recognized the right of people under occupation to resist through all available means, including armed struggle. The recent Hamas operation also comes after years of warnings from Palestinian officials that the situation in besieged Gaza was unsustainable and would eventually provoke a retaliation. Gaza has been described as the world's largest open-air prison, with over 2 million Palestinians living in the densely populated enclave that is tightly restricted by Israel, which controls its electricity, water supply, and all but one checkpoint. Israel has conducted 5 wars against Gaza over the past 16 years and has been accused of committing numerous crimes against humanity through its routine targeting of civilians. One American commentator suggested that a better comparison would be to the Troubles in Northern Ireland throughout the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, which involved a violent resistance of people under occupation in pursuit of self-determination. Some have also questioned the reasons behind the comparison with 9/11, which served the US as a justification for decades-long wars and foreign policy strategies. There are fears that Israel may also use the recent Hamas attack as a pretext for an unrestrained military campaign on Gaza. The Hamas operation has already prompted Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant to order a complete siege on the already blockaded enclave, while Netanyahu told civilians to leave as he vowed to raze areas of Gaza, despite the fact that millions of Palestinians trapped inside cannot escape and have nowhere to go.